There's a house in New Orleans, baby, and it's called the Rising Sun. You know, it's been the ruin many a poor girl. Oh Lord, Lord, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. You know, my father was just a gambling man, way down in New Orleans. And the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he'll be satisfied, oh, is when he's on that drum. Mother, tell your children.
All right, traders. How is everybody doing? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. All right, I think you can hear me. Hey, Adam, that is Olympus trade on the EuroCAD. And he will manage that trade shortly, so stay tuned to the VIP group. So, we're talking about shorts in crude oil, possibly, right? Alex Steele, you have a long position on crude. Shall I shut it down? Listen, I cannot tell you what to do. I am not licensed to give you financial advice. What you can do is just hear me out, hear my thought process on this possible short in crude, and then you make your own decision, right? Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Oh, for all VIPs, well, this is a free trade. Actually, gold also was sent to the free group. So let's start with that. So this was the rationale behind my gold shorts. There's a video. I sent a 5-minute video. If you didn't watch that video, I'm not gonna go through that again. But Here's the thing. Yeah, trading down. I'm trading down this position at break even right now. Boom. I just closed my gold shorts at break even. Closing gold shorts at break even now. Right. Forward. I'm gonna send that to the free group too. Boom. So the reason that I just closed my shorts in gold at break even is this, right? What do you guys see here? What do you guys see here? Right? My thought process on gold was simple, right? I'm gonna go through it very quickly. My thought process on gold was very simple. Massive, massive pivotal level, right? That we are retesting 1790 level. Going back towards February, the beginning of February, the beginning of the year, right? Massive pivotal level. Now, on the 4-hour chart, you can see the same thing. What Nasdaq? Nasdaq was Nasdaq. The Nasdaq trade was stopped out at break even, mate. I think. Let me see. Yeah, it was stopped out at break even. So this was my thought process in gold, right? Same thing here. And if we go to the 15-minute chart, here's the thing, right? Gold broke with that no trade zone. My no trade zone was all of this, right? And I got triggered in on my trade right here. Now, even though immediately price is making lower highs and lower lows, right? I just don't like price action at the moment, right? When gold was trading here, right? When gold was trading here, this setup has had a high probability of success, but it had a high probability of success on a breakout and momentum to the downside. Now, what happened with gold? What happened was this, right? So I'm just gonna yeah. So what happened is this, right? Uh, Price broke with my validation level or the lows of the no trade zone, and then it retested that previous very short term pivotal level, right, before going lower. Now, on this low right here, let me show you on this low, right, I'm actually going to go bar per bar. Let me just have a look at oil. Mm, yeah, I'm going to go bar per bar. Actually, no, because I have to place that order. So on this low right here, this is when I first started uh, to just don't like price action at the moment, right? Yeah, we made a new low. We broke with the daily lows, made a new daily low, etc. That was cool, right? But there was lack of momentum to the downside. There was just a lack of momentum to the downside, and the price action from the daily highs just looks extremely flaggy. So, when this happened, the original setup had a much lower probability of success, right? And again, we printed a new daily low, but sellers just failed to, spark momentum to the downside, and now we are seeing buyers jumping into this market. So I closed my trade at break even, right? I'm not gonna hold a trade that had a high probability of success at the beginning, but now that probability of success is just way, way lower. That would be gambling, right? Don't get married to trades, right? Protect your equity, and this was just not the one. Now, I hope everybody understands my reasoning on why I closed this one at break even. Yeah. So let's go to crude oil. So, if you have been following for a while, or if you have been a VIP for a while, or if you have been on to these shows for a while, you know that when trading crude oil, my preferred market to do so is Brent. Just because there is less volatility because well, contracts are um, liquidated in cash, but that doesn't matter, right? We're going to look at Brent. Right, let's have a look at the daily charts, daily chart very, very quickly. So after the break of the 78 level, right, from the break to the lows, we saw a 15.5% move to the downside. Now we are in a bear market. It doesn't matter what you read. And I actually received today, I'm subscribed to a newsletter by, I'm going to show you actually because this is some very good information that if you are not subscribed, I really suggest that you do so. The guy is called John Kemp, and he is the energy analyst or senior market analyst for energy for Reuters, right? So, hold on. Uh, I'm trying to find the actual link to the article that I read, but yeah, I just don't find it. Can't find it. Uh, let's see if it is. Okay. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. This is his analysis for today. You have the COT data. That's the commitment of traders data. Hold on. If you have any questions, you just type it on the chat, right? Yeah, the commitment of traders data. If you don't know how to read the COT data, just look for COT um, charts, right? Now, we also have the money manager's weekly net position change in Brent. And as you can see, there is a ton of sellers jumping in. Well, big money jumping in on the downside in Brent as of November 30th, right? And there's a ton of stuff. Just Google John Kemp, Reuters, and yeah, I really suggest you subscribe to that newsletter. Well, having said that, don't trust everybody, everything that you read. I couldn't find the article that I want to show you guys, but that doesn't matter. Right, so what I'm looking at is this on the daily chart, right on Brent, a retest of the previous broken lows, um, and yeah, quite the pivotal level on the daily. Let's go to the 8-hour chart or 4-hour chart. It really doesn't matter. And actually, let's go to the 4-hour chart. Let me see if we can get some clear levels on the 4-hour chart. Actually, so it fits on my screen. I'll go to the 5-hour chart, right? So this is what I'm looking at. First of all, let's have a look at this level, right? This is November lows. November lows at 72.10, 72.15, right? Price has retested it once, twice, and now three times. Um, um, Actually, November lows are here. This is a weekly low. I'm sorry about that, right? November lows are way lower. This is a weekly low, but still very important key level. Now, I was saying about this retest, right, of the previous broken lows or the 72.20 level in Brent. This is Brent UK oil. Retesting once, twice, and three times, right? Um, So massive level here, sellers. What about Gazi, Nasdaq and Dow? Why don't you tell me what you're looking at on those markets, and I'll have a look. If you just ask for market, I'm not even going to look at it, right? I'm not your private analyst. So, Brent, I do like this level, right? And by looking at the 5 hour chart, it is a key historic level, right? Right here, you can see key pivotal level, key pivotal level, key pivotal level, key pivotal level, all the way back here. So we are at a strong level. Now, having said that, and we have a weekend gap too. I don't trade gaps. I really don't, unless we have a massive, massive gap on any market actually. But I'm not a gap filler. So, um, how about this market, right? So my thought process here, is just if well, couple of things, right? Again, the retest of these lows, um, you know, um, yeah, there is a little bit of bearish divergence going on, and a reversal pattern, right? I'm going to place the order just below these lows at the break of current structure. I'm going to show you current structure um, with actual straight lines, not drawings. So, I mean, if you look at it, it's a little bit like this. This is the pattern that I'm looking at on Brent. So I'm going to be placing that order. Is short the way to go for NASDAQ? I don't know. I'll have a look. So the order I'm going to be placing at the moment is this. Just below those lows, or at the 70.50. Now, just a friendly reminder, be careful with CFDs. Now, if what I'm talking about makes sense to you, right, and you want to follow my trade, don't just follow the levels that I'm talking or that I'm saying, because what pricing differs from broker to broker in CFDs, and more so in the crude market. So, and I'm going to show you, right? So we're talking about the 70.52 level here on our trading view. On our trade, let's go to Brent. Let me have a look. Brent oil. So on AVA, that level is the 72. So 20 ticks difference in pricing between trading view, which I don't know where this uh, yeah, it's I think it's FXEM. No, it's actually it's this it's trading views data. So there's a 20 tick difference. So make sure to just find the lows. Now I'm gonna place that order, and the stops are above Friday's highs, the 72.94, which in AVA is the 72.65. 70.65, 70, right? So I'm placing that order. Just bear with me for a second. You know. Mm. So I said, shit, I don't remember. Hold on. In ABBA, it's a 70.73 and a 72.65, right? Hold on. 70, 73, 72.65. Let's see. I'm just using that indicator to calculate my position size. New order. Right. It's a sell stop, of course. 17, 73 and 72.65. And I am targeting the lows, November 2nd lows, right? So here would be the 66 level or so. Let's call it the 66 level for a nice one. 0.8 place. Let me see that level on AVA, by the way. So on AVA, it's a little bit lower, 65.90. So yeah, on AVA I get a much better R. 60 what? 65.90. Yeah, on AVA I get almost, well, I get a 1 to 3. I'm sorry, 1 to 2 R. Yeah, so that is the trade that I am placing at the moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna send that trade to my VIPs. And if you want to be part of the VIP, we have a massive, massive promotion going on, guys. If you subscribe to on a monthly basis, on the first month you're going to get access for free uh, to the crypto VIP group and the swing trading group. And for only 24 hours, only for today, if you use the code December, right, at the checkout, you will get on top of that 30%. So that's a big value. That's 120 pounds worth of VIP content only for 24.95. So I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. Just sending this straight to my VIPs, right? Um, yeah, and if you notice, we are um, 5,311 traders strong on the VIP group. I mean, numbers don't lie. You wouldn't think that we have so many VIP subscribers. If our content would suck, right? So this UK oil, 70, 73, and that is a 65, 72, 65, and 65, 65.90 for a 1.9 R on hour or so. Right, so that's it. That's how we do it on the VIP side. If you want to join, you know what to do, right? Um, and I strongly advise you to take that offer because it will expire at the end of the day. And yeah, why would you miss it? So you go here and you choose the monthly plan like this. And right here, you click here to enter code, and you choose the code December, and you click apply coupon, and it will remove 30% off your monthly subscription, right? So if you want to take advantage of that, you know what to do. I strongly advise you do that. So gold a little back, and as you can see, gold is rallying at the moment. So this is very flaggy. I was concerned a little bit about these highs on my short in gold, and that's why I decided to close it at break even. It happens. Lack of momentum to the downside, and price action just not following my trade idea makes it for a gamble if I were to leave it open. Now, I had a buy on the Nasdaq on Friday, right? I bought, I don't remember, around here, and I got stopped out at break even on that trade. Now, having said that, I will be placing a new order on the Nasdaq right now. This I'm not sharing with you. I'm not even telling you if it's a short or a long. That will be for my VIPs only. So if you want that trade, you know what to do. I mean, I cannot give you. I already gave you one short in gold that didn't play out. Now that Brent short that would that I mean that has a a pretty solid probability of success. I'm not gonna give you a third trade for free. So if you are part of the VAP team, um, the trade is coming to you right now. Right. I'm just placing that trade. I'm sorry. And then I'll go through some key levels on other markets that I'm not placing trades, but because the setups are not quite there yet, but probably will be later today or tomorrow. So stick around because this will be some cool free data. Fuck. Hold on. That's the one. Right. So I have to. Um, yeah, Ghazi, that's cool that you bring that up. You need to understand that swing trading is not done every single day, but a signal on the Nasdaq is coming your way, mate, on the VIP. On the VIP swing trading group too. So just give me a second, mate. All right, fuck. I have to do this very quickly. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Why? Oh, right. Sorry about that. What the hell, mate? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to place that. Right. Boom. Order. Oh boy, that's too big. I had a typo on my order. Sorry about that. So I just deleted that order. I'm replacing it right now. Um, what I can say is that yeah, that is not a short, right? Just have a look at my chart. I think you can make up your mind by yourself, right? I just need to send this to my VIPs, as you already know. Um, yeah, why don't, this is the perfect opportunity, guys, for you to test our services. I don't know why wouldn't you take this offer? It's only 24, 50 pounds for three groups, and that's 120 pounds in value. So I don't know why you're still undecided. Yeah, it beats. I don't understand that, right? And just figuring out, right? So figuring out some stuff here. Just give me one second. Right. My VIPs are my priority, so I have to send this trade. Before it gets triggered, of course. And let's have a look. There you go. And there you go. Again, I want, this two. All right, so there you go. Now I am sending it to my VIPs on the swing trading side, right? You know, yeah. So between the swing trading and the VIP and the normal VIP, there's quite differences. There's two. Those are the two systems, two different systems. Right. Let me have some. There's some questions. What about you GBP Yen trade? I'm still on that one. I I'm still holding that trade on the pound yen, right? Um, This no, to answer your question, Gazi, the system that trades the swing trading signals is different than the one that it trades the short-term trades on the VIP side. Sometimes it will be the same market, but the targets are going to be different. The stop losses are going to be different. Holding time is going to be different, etc. So, um, yeah, there's a big difference. But I think that for all of you that are not on the VIP side, you already kind of understand what I'm looking at here on the Nasdaq. So I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to look into U.S. equities today, um, just because that's a fresh VIP trade that I just sent, and they are paying for that information. So during the weekend, I had a Ethereum long after the crash on the weekend that liquidated almost 100 million in long positions. I went long here, took half of my position here, and then got stopped out at break even on the rest of my position. It was a great trade for a weekend trade, in my opinion. Made some money, and now I was looking at the possibility of going long again on Ethereum, but now I really don't like it. More so with Bitcoin continuing to crash. Now let's talk about Bitcoin, right? Uh, yes, US 100 and US Tech 100, it is the same, Chris, right? So let's talk about Bitcoin, right? And the reason that I bought that dip on Ethereum is because I think that this could be the next dip or the deep buy opportunity, right? But I'm gonna focus on Bitcoin, right? Yep, that's right, Gazi. I just sent it. I just sent that swing trading signal. So let me just have a little quick look at oil just before um, I start talking about Bitcoin. Yeah. So this is the other thing, right? This is the reason why I use pending orders and I use validation and invalidation levels, right? Why would I be trading the short side here, right? What would I be placing a sell order here, right? This is a non-directional move, and it has been for the past 16 hours worth of trading, non-directional, right? Now, this trade is based on a key level and historic price action, right? Uh, Past two times that price was trading at this level, we saw sellers jump in, right? But in the immediate moment, my trade idea is not yet validated in the sense that we are still in an immediate up move, right? Structured. So I need this low to break in order for my trade idea to be triggered. And if the structure breaks, the probability of sellers or even algos jumping in short on the short term is very high. That's why I place my sell stop where it is. Right, today's going to be a little shorter than expected. I have a ton of things to do today. Traveling this afternoon. So yeah, if you have any questions, you should ask them right now. So someone asked me about that pound yen. Right, let's have a look at the yen. You should watch my videos, mate. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm looking at on the yen side. We got triggered. I'm looking at longs on the yen. We got triggered on this, what seems to be a fake out. Let's go to the 50-minute chart. Right, what seems to be a fakey, right here. So if price breaks with this low, this is the Japanese yen basket, right? I'm closing my pound yen shorts um, almost right now at a less than half of my original risk on the loss side. But if actually I'm going just to go bigger here. If the Japanese yen basket breaks with this lows, which it almost did, if it breaks with these lows, I will be closing that long on the Japanese yen, right? I took a long on the Japanese yen by shorting the pound yen, and this is my invalidation level. My invalidation level is not on the pound yen because that trade is a Japanese yen driven trade. So my invalidation level is on the Japanese yen. I don't care about the pound yen or the levels or highs and lows on the pound yen. What I'm looking at is the Japanese yen because if the Japanese yen breaks with this low, the probability of it rallying is just almost zero, right? So that's how I'm going to manage that trade. That trade idea is still valid, even though we are in a little bit of a drawdown. But just pay attention to that if you are following that trade. So let's have a look at that. The Nasdaq trade that I just sent on the VIP side is looking super good, mate. That is going to be a big winner. Should it play out, right? No one knows. Uh, no. Does the swing VIP get at least one signal every day? No. It can be a week without a signal. Swing trading is very different. I'm going to show you what swing trading is all about. So, I don't have it anymore. That's a shame. But I'm going to show you here. Back in July, back at the end of July, we took a trade on Ethereum, right? And this was the trade that we took. We bought here, right? My stop loss was here, and we finally took profits here on a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio. Oh, much better than that. On a 1 to 4.2 risk to reward ratio, and we held that trade for a let's have a look, for about 51 days. So that's what swing trading is all about. You are not going to get one signal per day. If that is what you're looking for, I suggest you join the VIP team because swing trading is very different. It's about patience, but it's way more profitable than day trading. When it comes to trading, less is more, and it is way more profitable than day trading for short-term moves. And capitalizing on a big 1 to 4 to 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio whilst managing your losses at about um, 0.7 to 0.5% of your equity. That brings a ton of money and into your account, and you actually can see the growth in it. But yeah, that's the swing trading. And UK oil, uh, US 100 don't have on my broker. What broker are you using? So you already know about that promotion, right? Just the reason that I am talking so much about it is because this is not going to happen anytime soon, right? So here's what you get. You get if you purchase a monthly subscription on the VIP group, you get 1 month free on the crypto group and 1 month free on the swing trading group. And if you use the code December at the checkout, like I just showed you, you are going to get a 30% discount on top of it. So that is a 120 pound value for just 24.50. If you don't take that offer or that promotion, I don't know what you're thinking, um, but if you don't take advantage of this, really, you, this is not what you should be doing. So you're in ACAP. Go. I don't know. Uh, I don't have that MT4. Contact support. They will sort you out. But normally I'm gonna show you. Right? Normally, right? Hold on. This is a pound yen trade that I can't show you. Right. So normally you go here, right? And when you open the MT4 account, the MT4 platform every day, sometimes there's going to be some markets missing. But what you need to do is just right click your mouse and click on show all, and it'll show you all the markets, right? And if you look at how the color patterns are um, uh, situated. I don't know how to say this, but I'm sorry. If you look closely, you know that commodities are in yellow, energy is in red, and all the indices are in blue. I don't know how they manage the colors on ACAP, but since it's a MT4 platform, I think the color distinction should be around the same. And it should be all on one bundle. So just do that and have a look. And if you can't find it, well, now you have to contact support me. I don't know. So gold, yeah, gold still flagging, mates. Still flagging. So yeah, talk. I'm sorry. Oh, talking about the Japanese yen, there's that level. Um, just keep the alerts on the VIP group, and I'll update you if I decide to close it. But it looks good, still looks good. It's seen a little bit of a drawdown, but it looks good in my eyes. Still on the very short term, above all these levels. It's also plausible that we're going to get a retest of the previous broken lows before the flush. I really don't know what's going to happen. No one knows. What you can, you can only focus on what you can control, and what I can control is my risk. And for the time being, my trade is still valid. So there you go. All right, so I have been live for about 45 minutes. If there is not any more questions, I will log off. I have some stuff to do. I'll be back tomorrow. Um, yeah, so let's have a last look at crude oil, at Brent. If you're not part of the VIP team, you are not going to get my updates on this trade. I am not sending updates on this trade to the free group, right? If this makes sense to you and you're following this trade, you want updates, just subscribe to the VIP channel, the VIP group, and take that fucking offer that I created today. If not, you do you and you manage this fucking trade as you see fit. But yeah, I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do actually. I already done enough. So again, thank you for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. I have fun on these live shows that I do. Sometimes trades are just not going to play out, and that was today's gold. That I mean, we managed to came out without a scar, but this short in gold is really no longer in play. This is more like a bullish flag. And having said that, I am not getting involved on that. I have quite a few trades running, and let me see if my Nasdaqs are about to get triggered. Again, if you want that Nasdaq trade super yummy, um, you know, just jump in on the VIP side. Co and I ask about XMR. I don't know what the fuck that is, and if it's a crypto or a coin or a token. I don't do that. So yeah, sorry. But they do that on the um, crypto VIP group, and if you subscribe today, you get access for free to that group. So click the link below and subscribe. And if you use the code December, I'll give you 30% off on top of that. So yeah, there you go, code M. And you can, I mean, if you are a VIP crypto, you can ask via support email all the questions you want. There you go. Again, thank you for joining me. Yeah. Um, Ryan. Awesome. Yeah. Chris, Alex, still. Thank you for being here, mates. You are one. You guys are. Um, you know. I'm sorry. I was looking at my other screen. Um, I'm sorry. Yeah. So I was saying. Yeah. Thank you for being here, guys. You are um, part of the at least the VIP side of my eyes because you are here with me every single day. For the rest of you, join the winning team, join the VIP channel. Thank you, Chris. Chris, Chris speaks the truth. You know, yeah, we felt like Christmas Eve, so we launched that very nice promotion. So please take care of that. I mean, please if if you have always been wondering what goes on the VIP side, right? This is your opportunity to find out. You know, that's a great, great deal. So let's look at Brent. Yeah, I mean, I do love this setup. That's a third retest. Again, it's still ways to go in the sense that there's some crazy support here around the weekly pivot, and of course, this previous pivot level. Always look at historic price action for clues, right? So this is my no trade zone, right? And this is why my sell stops are on the level that they are. And with every single trade, I explain my thought process. So not only you get access to my trades, but also, um, to my thought process, which is, in my opinion, what's best about the VAP group. And yeah, some of you might not agree with the way that I look at the markets, and that is completely fine. Um, this is not for everybody, but I think that the way that I look at the markets, um, um, it's quite minimalistic in the sense that I don't use any indicators, only levels and price action itself, and it's quite simple. But it looks simple, because I have done the work, I have back tested the shit out of the setups that I trade. I'm not gonna tell you which setups they are and how many they are. That is for me and me only. But I know the probabilities of success of every single one on the markets that I trade. For example, this setup has not the same probability of success in crude than in I don't know, gold or the USD. I mean, it has a high probability of success on markets, but in Brent, it's a little bit higher, you know. And based on those probabilities is where I make my trading decisions. Sometimes I will see a setup, and if it doesn't check every single, or if it doesn't tick every single box on my checklist, then that there is where the probability of success starts to get lower and lower and lower, and there is where I decide to take that trade or not. Yeah, I mean, this game, right? This is a zero-sum game. That's why I call it a game, because it is a fucking game. It's a zero-sum game. We are battling against each other in these fucking markets, but it is a game nonetheless, right? And um, it is a strategy. It is a strategy game. You need to have an edge in order to profit in this game. If not, you're going to get eaten, right? And that's why it's so difficult to make money long-term trading. But once you get the basis, right, you need to uh, you need to get into the actual game theory, right, and understand the math behind it, right? Because there's so much that you cannot control in these markets that you have to focus on what you do control. And what I do control is the math, right? And I make my decisions based on them, right? So, for example, if I get triggered on this short trade, right, and then price boom rallies, it will stop me out at a loss, but it really doesn't fucking matter, right? Because I will take this setup every single day. Why? Because it has a high probability of success, and I know that in the long term it will print money, right? So being results oriented, it what fucks you up in the head. And when I mean results oriented, I mean focusing on the outcome of one single trade. That doesn't fucking matter. You win some, you lose some, it's all the same to me. Have you heard that song? Well, it speaks the truth. Why? Because if you focus on the outcome of one single trade, you are not going to get out of that mindset, right? And you're going to start chasing. And then you're going to start making bad trading decisions, right? And then you're going to question your trading system, which is already proven, right? So, if you lose a trade, doesn't matter. Why? Because in the long term, taking this same fucking trade over and over and over and over will make money long term. You can lose three, four, five trades in a row using this setup. I'm not saying that you should use this setup, but you could. I mean, this is one of the setups that I trade, right? You can. I mean, I can lose two, three, four trades in a row using the setup. Yeah, it will hurt. Fuck, it will. But in the long term, on a large enough sample size, I'm talking about 100 trades, 150 trades. The same, you trading this same setup because it has a high probability of success, higher than a 65, higher than a 68, right? It will make money. So it also depends on the R that you are trading. For example, this is a 1.8 R, right? I will never trade this on a lower than 1.5 R. Never, because lower than 1.43 R, I think it breaks even. So it depends on that too. Yeah, this is not just about taking your chart and clicking buy and clicking sell and shit. Oh my God, I'm a trader. Fuck that. This is about understanding the math um, behind your system, right? That is what will give you solid trading decisions, right? For example, if the market wouldn't give me this target, and that's another thing, you have to take what the market is willing to give you. If you don't, that's what they call greed. So let's imagine that the market was willing to give me this. This was the low. So this week doesn't exist. Now this setup becomes unprofitable. Even though the entry is the same entry as my profitable trade, right? Because of the risk to reward ratio, this trade becomes unprofitable. Because by taking this fucking trade over and over and over and over, I will lose money. Why? Because this setup loses money on a lower than a 1.43, I think, or something like that. I don't remember, right? That's why I will never take this setup on a lower than 1.5 R. And a 1.5 R is, fuck, I mean, it's, touching the mouth of the bull or whatever the expression is because it's almost breaking even. So that is considered gambling. You know, yeah, I mean, technical analysis is pretty cool and everything. It'll give you entries and shit, but it's not everything. Actually, it's not even 20% of a correct trading system and mindset. You know, do the work, do the fucking work. It'll pay off. I'll swear to God, it will pay off. Actually, I am launching a an educational course next year. I don't know when. I I mean, I haven't even started it yet. Well, I have started it, but it's very raw. Where I will go through everything. I'll show you how to mine the data on your trades, how to journal correctly your trades, how to find leaks in your trading. That's very important, right? Because if you don't analyze your past trades, you're never going to understand where you are losing money. And I speak from personal experience. Sometimes I mean, you won't even notice, but you will start losing money. I mean, cents here, cents there, or few dollars here, few dollars there because of bad trading decisions, by trading habits. But those small leaks add up. And you know what? Even the smallest leak can sink the biggest ship. So yeah, this is an ever learning and ever an ever learning gig. Yeah, so that's about it on my rant. Fuck, I said that this was going to be a short stream, but apparently I went on the hour again. Uh-huh. So again, if you want to be part of the VIP team and get that bundle of subscriptions, 120 pounds worth of value for only 24.50, just click the link below and use the code December, and you're gonna get 30% off of your monthly subscription. Then, after you are on the VIP group, you will get access to the other two groups for 1 month. Right? Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate it. And bye.